What is the best written Christmas comedy for adults? I don't mean for adults as in on the hub, like sliding down Santa's cane or something like that. I'm talking about regular old Christmas comedies that are meant for an adult audience, so PG-13 or above. So I polled my audience on this question, and here are the results. Looks like Love Actually won this poll, with Bad Santa coming in second, The Ref coming in a distant third, and Mixed Nuts close behind it. So, let's talk about these and see what can we learn as writers from these particular films, and how do people judge the writing in these. So we'll start with Bad Santa. We'll start at the very bottom here. Bad Santa, if you have not seen it, I can only recommend it if you are okay with or enjoy raunchy, inappropriate comedy, because it is pretty much taking the idea of Santa Claus and inverting it. Not in the way that, say, Black Christmas does, but in a different way. What if Santa was the most inappropriate uncle you've ever met, essentially? Of course, the cast is phenomenal. You got Billy Bob Thornton, you got John Ritter in one of his final roles, Bernie Mac in one of his final roles. It's hilarious for what it is, and somehow, despite being deeply, deeply cynical, still has a lot of heart and the holiday spirit, particularly in the way it pays off. It's weird like that, but I think it wouldn't have been as big a success if it had stuck to cynicism all the way through. The fact that it gives it kind of a holiday-spirited payoff while still sticking to the cynical spirit of the thing makes it work. I find the movie hilarious, but at the same time, I can only watch it occasionally. I really gotta be in the right mood for a raunchy comedy. But if that's your thing, I think you'd enjoy Bad Santa. Love Actually, I really enjoyed this when I first saw it, which was the first year it came to video. I missed it in the theaters in 2003. That was the year my eldest son was born. But the next year, I caught it on video in Christmas time and really enjoyed it. Enjoyed the spirit of the thing, enjoyed a lot of the comedy, the romance setups really seemed a lot of fun at the time, and it loses its savor more and more with every rewatch. It's been quite a while since I last rewatched it, honestly, because nowadays the film, for the most part, leaves a bad taste in my mouth. There's so many different storylines. If you haven't seen it, you're just following up on a whole bunch of different storylines of different people in London at Christmas time, or in England at Christmas time. And some of the storylines are still a lot of fun. I really enjoy Bill Nighy's character. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing his last name correctly, but he plays an aging rock star, and his little bit is just hilarious. Martin Freeman and his kind of awkward romance with his fellow body double, where they are body doubling lovemaking scenes for inappropriate film. Pretty funny, pretty cute, pretty charming. And then there is Liam Neeson's stepson's story, where he's a young man who is in love with his classmate, and he needs to learn to play the drums to show off for her, and then somehow chase her through the airport to catch up with her. And then there's that one little scene with the awkward British dude who wants to go to America and find beautiful women to hook up with, and somehow pulls it off in Wisconsin, of all places. Now, I very much like Wisconsin. I have friends and family there. I go there every year. Grew up in Chicago, just an hour away. Big fan of the state, and I can tell you, if this is what you're hoping to find in Wisconsin, you are down for disappointment. The rest of the storylines are either a mix of just creepy romances, where there's power imbalances and things like that, or just cheating. I find it really off-putting more and more every time I watch it, so I can't really recommend this one to most people, but it's worth one watch, I would say, and if it is the kind of thing you enjoy, it is the most popular here, but it doesn't do much for me anymore. It's not the kind of story for me that holds up. If I were to write something like this, I would want to find a bit more balance with it in terms of the overall romances. I would want to make a lot less of them creepy like this. I'd involve less cheating. I'd far less to try to justify cheating or justify these creepy romances. Anyway, let's move on from Love Actually. If you like it, I'm not trying to throw shade at you by all means. It's charming in its way, so enjoy it if you do. Mixed Nuts. This one is my personal favorite. It's the only PG-13 one on the list, so it's a little bit less raunchy than the previous two, quite a bit less raunchy than Bad Santa, but a bit less raunchy than Love Actually, and deeply politically incorrect in all of the best ways. It's got some of the best comedy stars of the 90s, possibly of all time. Steve Martin, Madeline Kahn in one of her last roles, rest in peace. Adam Sandler, Gary Shandling, bunch of other people. It takes place at Christmas time in LA, of all places, at a crisis hotline center. Steve Martin runs a crisis hotline center, and they're about to be shut down for budgetary constraints during the holidays, when people are the most likely, they're going to have the most cases of people at the end of their rope, and they have to do something about it. At the same time, they are worried about things like a serial killer, and they meet all sorts of weird and interesting characters along the way. If you haven't seen Mixed Nuts and you are into kind of zany screwball comedy like this and you don't mind it pushing some buttons, this is my favorite of the list. My second favorite of the list would be The Ref. And The Ref came out in the same year, 1994. It's also R-rated, less raunchy than Bad Santa or Love Actually, but in some ways just as cynical as Bad Santa, but also has that heart with the payoff. Dennis Leary plays a cat burglar on the run from the law in a small town who takes hostage a feuding couple on the verge of divorce, played by Kevin Spacey and Judi Davis. And there's just some biting dialogue in here. The dialogue is really sharp, really funny in, again, very inappropriate ways. It is Dennis Leary at his Dennis Leariest, and again, it has a very positive payoff in spite of its overall cynical attitude. It is a lot of fun for grown-ups, and so I do recommend The Ref as well if you have not seen that one. But my number one recommendation from this list would be Mixed Nuts. My least recommended would be the most popular, which is Love Actually. But you know what? It all depends on what you like. As far as writing is concerned, Bad Santa does this great job of inverting our traditional idea of Santa Claus and the holidays and somehow still sticking true to the holiday spirit. Mixed Nuts basically takes very, very dark material and twists it to make it hilarious, which really is a lot of fun. If you want to learn how to take dark subject matter and make it funny in an enjoyable, spirited way that doesn't actually detract from the holidays but in some way supports them, watch Mixed Nuts and take some lessons from it and try it yourself. Don't be afraid to violate convention, to go against political correctness, and see how far you can push boundaries with that. Your boundaries. Don't push anywhere beyond where you want to go, but pushing boundaries, stretching yourself, is the way to become a better writer. The Ref, I think The Ref is a great one for dialogue. Just learning how to write snippy, sharp dialogue, banter, back and forth. You'll get some of that from Bad Santa and Mixed Nuts as well. Love Actually does a pretty decent job in terms of interweaving various storylines. It's not the best. A lot of these storylines are barely connected, but the fact that it does make a narrative that is pretty compelling, especially the first time you watch it, means, again, it's worth at least one watch, I would say, if it's your kind of thing, to kind of understand how to weave various narrative threads together to make a single story. It's not super cohesive, but it's kind of a mishmash, a montage story, which still works and is still fun. I hope that this gave you guys some edification, some things to watch over the holiday seasons when the kids are not in the room. And thank you guys for tuning in. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Comment down below, what is your favorite adult comedy for Christmas time? Is it one of these? Is it something else? And why? What do you like about it particularly? And did it teach you anything about writing that you can apply? Let me know, again, in the comments, and consider becoming a member of the channel if you'd like some exclusive stuff and to help me produce more and better videos. I would appreciate it immensely. Happy holidays, whatever holiday you celebrate, or happy December if it's just that. Until next time, good luck and good writing. Peace.
I'm in love.
Aren't you a bit young to be in love?
No.
Oh, okay.
Is that your underwear?
Part of it.
Where the hell's the rest of it? Actually, don't tell me. I don't want to know.
It was a nightmare. It was just, it was cops and candles and kids and booze and fruitcake and...
None of them are what you might call conventional.